All right, welcome in, folks, today to the Music City Trader trading extravaganza. Whoa, I hope that's not a total breakthrough. I'm already in on a trade here. 2 minutes. I think this will go back, and the reason why is because I was just kind of looking at this in the 10-minute, and this is what I've been doing. I've been looking at this in 10 minutes now. I guess it could be lower. I thought this was the low point. This one could be burned. That's a big, strong, solid 10-minute candle. It's finally down there. Let's see where it could go. I don't see where it is going. I don't see where it's going. So this is, if I lose this one, I'm going to get off this. I'm not sure that I see it going anywhere. Let's go back to 30 seconds, because what I did was I saw a huge 30-second RSI touch. If it doesn't retract up there soon, I'm going to lose. It shot way down there. It touched RSI, and I took my trade. I mean, it was... I'm not going to say that it was the most perfect black line, but that was a pretty good black line. And the reason I got that black line was really not off the 10. See that? That's not the most perfect black line in the 10. I mean, it does have some stuff going on there. But in the 1 minute and in the 30 second, it really was a pretty perfect boom, boom. You know, only it went under here, went back up. We got 9 seconds left. Let's zoom in and watch this because it is bouncing. Let's see. We had a really good win yesterday. Oh, that was so good. That was such a good win. Such a good win. All right, so now I'm going to take that as my first win today. And I'm not really sure. I mean, I looked around and found that. Look at that, 10 more seconds off and it would have been out of the money. So I'm not sure. It's playing down on this line a lot. Like it's really playing like it wants to break through. And when I look at it in the 10-minute, it really isn't the most perfect thing. You know, it could go down to here. It could go down to here. It's got massive wicks on it everywhere. It's got these two lower levels. So I'm going to delete this black line. My puppy is trying to do stuff. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to eat stuff. And let's watch and see what happens. All right, I was just telling my son to take the dog out. That's what you get today, folks. That's what you get on this Friday. It's a day where I'm just looking around, trying to figure out what charts. I've got my dog is trying to eat everything in my office. I mean, like seriously, he's trying to eat everything. I'm not sure what I'm looking at these 10-minute charts. Like these don't make a ton of sense to me. So I've already won one trade today. It's Friday. I feel lazy. I mean, I feel like lazy. You ever feel like that? You're just like, okay, I'm gonna quit. Ooh, this looks like now this looks like a level. This looks like a level. It kind of scares me. This would have to be a really good RSI touch. Let's look in the 30 seconds. Is it getting up there? Not yet. Not yet. But, you know, this RSI doesn't look real trustworthy either, people. I mean, maybe I could get me a snipe off this level right here if it actually got up there. Maybe. And I'm going to look at it because, 2 minutes. Okay, so if I'm going to watch this just a little bit, if this can get up there RSI touch, if this can touch that and not break through it, then I can take it, okay? If you look at it in 10 seconds, you know, it's going to be way out there. Let's look at it in one. It's got this whole level, right? The problem with these is this is a level, that's a level, that's a level, that's a level. These in the 1 minute you can see those were rising, and then they kind of hit a level, and then they went way down, went way back up. If it hits this again, I think I could get a snipe off this, but it just depends on how it looks, because look at the RSI in this. It doesn't look good. It's a Friday. Maybe that's why it doesn't look good, because it's Friday. It just doesn't. I just don't know. I got to watch this, because maybe if it hit that very top candlewick level, because it's hit it twice and got massive rejection off of it twice. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, yeah, if it goes up there, but it would have to go all the way up there. Literally, it would have to go touch that black line. The problem I have with this is it kind of went up there and then it said no. So if it goes back up there again, it could go all the way through, and it could just be like a real bad thing. If it doesn't go up there, then I can't trust it at all. In the 10 minute, it reached up there and it reached up here. It's reached up two different places. Let's look at that in the 30 second and see how far it is above it. My computer's been acting a little weird. So it could go up here, hit this. It could also go all the way up to there. So I guess it depends on how it approaches this. I almost think I want a longer trade. My gut feeling is make a longer trade of this. So I don't know that it's going to go any further. So it's already doing an RSI touch, but I'm not interested in this level. Oh, it's getting closer. Yeah, see, it keeps rejecting. That might be a decent way to go. Look how many wicks it has on both sides of that, though. It's like, yeah, this looks like it's stuck here. So if it goes up to there, I almost think it would go up to there too. That's what I'm thinking. It might shoot out of this level and go boom, boom. It's been a good morning. It's been a good run here. I've had a lot of good wins. I want to be careful. This one definitely makes me nervous, but I think if it shows me some real strong up pressure here, maybe I'll take it. I feel like I could get into some problems here, though. Like it could jump way up, and then it's going to go there. It jumps. It's just consolidating down. It's RSI break here, it broke through, it jumped way up, but it hit those levels. So it's probably I'm going to set an alarm right here. I'm going to set an alarm right here. No, I can't set an alarm because I think it's heading there right now. See, now it's going to break up. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep breaking up. That's the big line right there. It just kind of touched. I'm just not, I guess my heart isn't so convinced that it's not going to break through this and go to there. That was a perfect rejection. Nice little RSI touch. That was probably it. And because I wasn't really convinced, I didn't take it. I was kind of like looking at it in that vein too. But that was a really high point. Yeah, that was it, people. That was it. I was on the button. I was watching it happen, and it was absolutely phenomenal. That was good. No, that was okay. That's a missed opportunity because I just wasn't, as you can tell, I wasn't quite sure. If you look at it in 1 minute, yeah, it looks like a golden ticket, you know what I mean? But if you look in 10, it does have some jagged areas where it's been going up and down, and I'm just not sure. You know, obviously that would have been a huge win in 30 seconds. It would have been massive. And I drew this secondary line just to make sure, which I'm actually going to change this now to an action line. I'm going to make it a little, because I'm going to come back to this chart. I'm going to call that an action line, not really like a hard line. That's the hard line. This right here is the really hard line. Really hard. Because look, it hit it again and just boom, just tanked. You don't know where this is going. Yeah. I can't trust this chart because I do think it is going to go down from here. So I'm going to, I set an alarm. Did I set an alarm here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to set another alarm for like this right here in case it actually gets up there again. It'll alert me. So if it actually gets back up to that line. This might actually be not bad either because it's at a pretty big, it's at a line here. If it goes down and RSI touches here, it's going to have to touch this though. It's going to have to really touch. There, it's heading down to an RSI touch there. Broke all those levels. Oh, that's the level it's going to right there. Yeah. That's a weird place, but I'm going to take that because well, wow, that's a great thought. Now, when I look at this, as soon as my screen renders in 30 seconds, you've got an RSI touch, big time right here. When you look back over here, you've got a really big action line right here. In other words, it hit there once, bounced, hit there once, bounced. It did break through there before, but it definitely bounced hardcore off this line, which is where I'm at. If you look over here, if you keep going, that's where I'm at. And it hit that line, that big line, right as an RSI touch. So 2 minutes feels like a long time here. I could have sniped that off there. But then again, when you look at this in 1 minute, this is a pretty heavy duty line. It hit there, jumped, hit there, jumped. You know, we're just going to have to see because it's also in the 1 minute, which I didn't notice this, but in the 1 minute, look at that. It is a white line in the 1 minute. So this is kind of iffy, like to me. I mean, the good thing is it bounced and it bounced here too. It bounced here. So, you know, it did bounce both. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Big, huge bounce. So I'm reading these charts fairly good today. We have 30 seconds left unless this does like this weird down thing. This will be a win. And I second guessed myself on that past trade, which makes me feel so I don't know. I just feel like I missed the opportunity because I was being a little shy on the button. To be honest with you, I was just being a little shy on the button. We got this in 4 seconds. What a great line of wins. That's 2 wins today. It's a Friday. 1468 was 2 wins. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, you know, this chart is, I guess I've found a few moments today that feel very good. If you look at my past history here, I did have a loss here the other day. Okay. Then I had 2 wins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins. 7 wins in a row. You know? And then I only had 1 loss out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wins and 1 loss. 11 wins and 1 loss. Look at that. I mean, it's been a really good time for me for wins and losses. Oh, this is going down here. Okay, this is going to break, I think. Yeah, it's going to break through there. To me, that looks like a wind up. It tested and wound up. So if it does go, let me type in. I'm going to type this in here. I feel like that's going. There, it's gonna hit this line here. Is it gonna go through? Or is it gonna break? Yeah, it's gonna break, bounce back. Oh, okay. It could do a bounce back here, but I was right about that. I was right that it was gonna wind up and break through. Wind up and break through is what it's gonna do. Now it's a little bit iffy. I was right here. I don't know if I would be right here or not. So I'm not going to make any choices here. I just don't know. I was right on that wind up. It bounced off that line that we knew it was hitting. It wound up pretty hard. And then, you know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these numbers in here. We're now at 1468. Just see what we did. 1468. We're up 1.45%. Up 41. And I'm going to call that a day because it's Friday. So I'm going to say up 1.45%. Up $41. And we're at 1468. The problem is I'm ready to be done. I've got 2 wins. I'm ready to be done. And honestly, I don't look at these charts today and think, oh, these are making a lot of sense. They're kind of like the fact that I got 2 wins on this, I think really for me just shows more of what I've been doing has been working. You know what I mean? It's been working. So I don't want to just be cocky though and think, oh, I'm going to kill this. I'm just going to get another win. Because two wins is, 1.45%. Look at that weird pattern. To me, this is a weird pattern. A lot of these 10-minute patterns to me, that's 30 minutes. So if I go to my 10-minute section, which I usually look at, this just looks really bad to me. This doesn't look like anything safe. This doesn't either. I mean, it's not really obeying anything. It's kind of, this one looks like a level that it obeyed, but then it broke it, then it went above it. It went a little bit above it. It obeyed this level. So this one actually looks pretty good. CAD CHF, is that the one that's not the one I was trading on. But this one actually looks like there's some levels here. If I were going to trade anymore, I would be putting this 10-minute level here. I would be looking for some levels that it obeyed, and then maybe at the bottom. The bottom is broken up because it obeyed it here and here, but not there, and not there. It's just deciding when it's going to obey. Even here, it didn't obey that totally, and then it did it, and then it obeyed it. Then it got close to it, but not really. It's not. There's not. Even that one's a little iffy. So I'm looking for, almost like levels that I know I can snipe on. Levels that I know, hey, if it gets down to here, it's probably going to retract. And then I'm watching it get there. Like this one actually might be a good one. It's going to get down to that level. It's probably going to get down to that level. It broke off that level twice. Now, it's already hit this level once, twice. Now it's going to head back down. This is actually what it is. It's a black line. To me, this looks like it could, be a wind up. Is it a wind up in the 1 minute? I don't know. That's a pretty big wind up. Like it wants to go down, but it has obeyed that level quite a bit. It obeyed that level a lot, actually, a lot of bit. Hit it here. It already obeyed it. See, I already kind of missed it because it already went down there and touched it in that 30 second. That would have been This right here would have been when I would have probably taken it, but I might not have. I might have been waiting for it to go a little lower, and then it just jumped back off, wound up, and it's coming back down. See, this is this is also, even though this is a pretty strong black line, it's not really like the most amazing black line ever. It's not really, and it's almost RSI touched here, but it's down here. It's coming down. It broke through the RSI here. This was an RSI break, actually. I might have taken that trade here. You see, that's the thing. I might have taken that first trade right here on this dive, and then it went up, and then it went down, and then it went down. I would have lost that trade. It would have been way down here. So because of that, I'm not going to take another trade. I was thinking about taking another trade, but when you look at this chart, the RSI touched here. Probably could have won that one, but where I would have been thinking of taking it would have been more like down here, even down here. But the RSI was already blown, so now it's messing around, and chances are it's going to break through. I guess just because I don't know why I think that. It could be fine, but I think if it gets down to this level again, it's possible it breaks through a little bit. It seems like it could do that because it is Friday, and it feels like it could do anything. Actually, this could do anything. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. So I'm thinking I'm done for today. I've got my if I look into my thing, I'm at 173% growth. So just continuing to grow. It looks like we're going to hit 2870. It looks like we're going to almost triple the account here in the next couple sessions. Only need another $130 before we're at our triple mark, which will feel really good to me. I mean, it'll feel really good. I'm just saying, it'll feel really good. But I think today it's like, quit while you're ahead. Things look funny. It's Friday. Just don't do anything stupid. Hey, no matter where you are right now in your journey, you can become a profitable binary options trader. All it takes is a simple trading strategy to win trades and the ability to stick with your plan. But it's easier said than done, especially if you're trying to do this alone. But now you don't have to do this alone. Right now, you can go to MusicCityTrader.com and join me in a tribe of dedicated traders. We're on a journey together, and there's room for you today. You'll get all access to the exclusive Trading Tribe app, where you can post your progress, share your wins and losses, learn what's working from other traders, and you'll get exclusive trading sheets, strategy guides, trading journal downloads, and more. You can even participate in my special live trading sessions and even copy my trades right inside Pocket Option using the Social Trade feature. Go to MusicCityTrader.com and join the Trader Tribe today. Success is within reach, and you're not alone. Click and join today at MusicCityTrader.com.